Hi, this is Caroline Bukaik. I know it's been a while since I did a video. I've just really been busy, overwhelmed, going to work, taking care of the family, and doing a lot of Zoom meetings. And some of them have been posting on my social media, so people have been able to see that. And one of the things that I wanted to kind of update you on today is that I do trips to Kenya, like safari trips, mission trips, leadership trips, and we had a trip that supposed to was supposed to leave on June the 26th, coming back on July the 5th, and we have postponed that trip to now leave on November the 12th, coming back on November the 23rd. So a lot of people who had signed up for this trip I have already contacted them, and they know that we are no longer going to be doing that trip on June the 26th, back on July 7th, and it has been postponed to November the 13th to November the 23rd. And we have other trips going on next year, 2021. We have an Easter trip that's we are going on April the 8th, coming back on April the 17th. We have another trip leaving on May 1st, coming back on May 11th, and another trip leaving on June the 25th, coming back July the 5th. So all those are like kind of organized trip. That doesn't mean that people cannot organize a trip and leave anytime they want. If you are minimum of 7 people, we can leave anytime. But those kind of trips I'm talking about are the kind of trips that I call mission trips per se. And my trips are different. I know when people hear of mission trips, they expect that they're going to be working at an orphanage or a school at one central location. My mission trips are actually trips that where I help people create a legacy and I impact other people on the world in remarkable ways. We do things like a day at tea picking, and our main focus on doing that is actually to help people understand the value of the dollar, because there are people who go on a day in Kenya just with $1 or $2 from the tea picking. So we go to Murang'a, which is near Mount Kenya, and we do tea picking. We go to the tree factory. After we pick the tea, we take our tea to be weighed. It's weighed. We are paid our wages, and depending on how hard you work, you'd get like maybe $3 max. And then we go and see how the tea is processed. All this money we then later donate to an organization called Educate Her, which is something that my sister-in-law is doing in Kenya, and it's educating girls in Kenya. And after we do that, the other thing that we do is that we go help at an organization that helps or other rather houses girls who have gone through rape, who have decided to keep their children. We go and hear their stories, we talk to them, we kind of offer mentorship to them through my organization, The Voice of Our Child, and we just babysit for them that day, give them a little gifts for their kids, but kind of really to understand like what they go through and how we can be of help to them, maybe not just then but later, even in the future. We go to the local markets, and we go to the local market, the local restaurants. I want people who go on my safaris to really experience the taste and sounds of Kenya. We go to like the Bomas of Kenya, which is where you get to see all the traditional dances and you get to see how every tribe in Kenya lived. We go visit a Maasai village and give them school supplies for their kids, because it's one of the tribes that do encourage to educate their kids, not just girls, but boys and girls. We do trekking safaris, and this is just to let the people who we go with realize just how much walking people do in Kenya. I know to us it's fun because we're just walking and we're in a group and talking and pointing out at things on the way. But for these other people, it's like that's their basic life. Most of them walk everywhere. Some of them because they cannot afford the public transportation, or it's because there's not even public transportation that goes to these places. We also visit schools, especially boarding schools. And everybody in my group, I know some people have a phobia of speaking in public, but I give an opportunity for everybody in my group to just talk tell their story to these kids who are looking at you as people who have come from a very developed country, and share your stories and your struggles as teenagers and the things that you went through. Again, this is part of my mentorship program with the Voice of Our Child. We do visit like maybe 2 or 3 schools. We visit one school like for 2 days because the kids are so many. There's a big group, and you get to play games with them and talk to them and listen to their stories and encourage them. And they perform for us dances, and we sing for them, for those of us who can sing. And then we have a day where we hold like a seminar. Again, everybody in my group has an opportunity to come and speak. Whatever it is that you've always thought can be of an encouraging story, that you need to talk to other people. And in these speaking engagements, we just don't have kids, we have adults, and everybody gets to share their story. If you've gone through domestic violence, you can share your story there. And that's probably encouraging to the women who are there, or the men who are there, to understand how, marriages should be. We all know that marriage is an institution that is not very easy. And if somebody has suffered an addiction, if somebody had any story, it could be a success story, it could be a struggle, but that's just one of the opportunities that I give to everybody, to be a speaker and to talk to these people. And then the fun thing is that we get to go on safari. We get to go to the Masai Mara, which is one of the greatest national parks in Kenya, and we get to stay in very wonderful tented camps or lodges or log cabins, and we do get to see a lot of animals. During that time is when you get to see a Maasai village, you get to experience the dances and everything, and it's always such a wonderful time. These are just kind of highlights of the things that happen on my trip. And there are days we even get hosted by a Kenyan family, so we get to experience the Kenyan hospitality. Just kind of a few of the things that happen on my trip. And if you'd like to learn more about it, you could go to our website, which is watergapafricasafaris.com. Watergap, and then you have to put a dash Africa Safari. So if you just put Watergap Africa Safaris, you'll end up at some other company's website. The way you know that you are in our website is you'll see the picture of the cheetah, which is like my African name, Wangare, and it's called Gari, and you get to see that. And then you also get to see our bullet point, which is we create memories that last long after you put your camera down. So I'd like you to check out our website, go see what it can do. If you would just like to donate to the things that we do, is a place for you to donate. If you'd like to learn more or give me a call, I would more than appreciate to talk to you. So that was just an update to give you the new dates that we have changed our mission trips to, and all those dates are also on my website. So thank you. Nice talking to you guys again.